is equipped with a slide rule, and we're going to talk a little bit about why this is probably one of the more practical complications that you can find on a chronograph today. A little bit of nuance, so you have to know a few things or assume a few things for this to work, but it's actually, once you understand it, is a very, very simple way to do some quick math. So let's say that we're going out to dinner, you're taking some friends out to dinner, and we're going to go hit a very fancy dinner. So it's 5 of us, and we're going to spend about $550. So on the slide rule, you do need to have some general understanding of what your answer is going to be, and then you also need to understand that none of these numbers, the decimal, don't matter. So where you place the decimal, you just have to make sure you stay consistent with that. So we have this large tab, and we're going to say we're going to spend $550. And so the kind of the basis we're going to use, we're going to turn this red 10 all the way over to the 550, and we're using this red 10 to have some basis as an answer, because again, if we had a $550 tab, this 55 is going to represent $550 for us. And so if you were tipping 10% on $550, you would actually be tipping $55. So if you wanted to tip 20%, you can see that we land on the 11 right there. So that inner bezel is what we're shooting for, which would be at a 0, so it's going to be $110. If you wanted to say tip 15%, and again, not exactly lining up, that's why you have to have some general idea. So 15%, we would be around $84, $85.